they go to college to pursue that goal and they get a dream job. And then a few years into their dream job, they end up leaving the job to be a mom, which is totally fine. But I'm just wondering your perspective on that, because it is, I mean, that's how I was. To me, a little bit of my heart breaks when I see that happen. And then you see them kind of not get back into the workforce if there's somebody that maybe was born to do this and they're really great at it and they could be a wonderful female leader in their career. So I just want to get your perspective on all that.
It's such a great, well, first of all, I think both are challenging. I look at my stay-at-home mom with friends with great respect because I know I couldn't do that. It's actually something I really knew. And actually just a quick reflection that Grace said to me at age 16, after obviously we'd gone through a lot of raising her as a working mom. And she said, "Mom, thank God you worked." So thankfully there was recognition from Grace that this was the right choice for me. But it comes down to it being a choice, and some people choose to stay at home, some people choose to work. But to your point that I think is interesting, Emily, in terms of when you see someone that could probably manage a juggling act, but makes that choice, the thing I always say when I have a young mom and even moms at different stages of life, that kind of say, what, I just, I might not do this anymore. And I always say, is there a way for you to keep the toe in the game? Is there a way to keep the muscles, a little bit moving? Because I do think when you fully step away and then you try to re-enter potentially a number of years later, sometimes it works out. And I've had friends who are stay-at-home moms who have stepped away and then re-entered. But those that, and they've done it, but it hasn't been without, I'd say, trade-offs.